What if I told you that $50 in South Africa could completely change your expectations, not just surprise you, but genuinely shift how you see value? Because in most parts of the world, $50 disappears quickly. A meal, a ride, maybe a small experience, and it's gone. But in South Africa, something different happens. It stretches, and not just in the way you think. Because this isn't just about saving money, it's about what that money turns into. Let me show you. Let's start with something simple. Food, but not fast food, not something rushed or forgettable. In South Africa, you can sit down in a proper restaurant with atmosphere, with care, with detail, and enjoy a full meal for around 150 to 250 Rand. That's roughly $8 to $15. Now think about that. A meal that feels complete for less than what many people pay for something quick and average. And with $50, you're not asking, can I afford to eat well? You're asking, how many times do I want this experience? But that's just the beginning, because what really surprises people is how everyday life feels. Getting around? For example, you don't need to struggle, you don't need to plan too much. You can book a ride in minutes, move across the city with ease. And short trips, they might cost you 40, maybe 80 Rand, which means you're not restricted, you're free to explore. And that changes everything, because now your money isn't just covering basics, it's creating freedom. And then there's the lifestyle, the parts you don't expect. Coffee shops, beautiful interiors, spaces designed with intention. A simple coffee, around 25 to 40 Rand. But it doesn't feel simple, it feels like an experience. The kind of place where time slows down, where conversations happen, where you sit and take it all in. But we're still not done, because this is where things really begin to shift. Experiences. Because in many places, experiences are expensive. They feel like something you have to plan for, save for, think twice about. But in South Africa, they feel accessible. With $50, you could visit a wine farm, walk through open vineyards, sit down for a tasting. You could take in views that people travel across the world to see. You could find yourself in moments that feel cinematic. And the surprising part, you're still within your budget. Now pause for a second. Just think about what we've covered: food, transport, lifestyle, experiences, all from the same $50. But here's where it becomes something more. Because numbers don't tell the full story. It's not just about what you can buy. It's about how it feels. Because in South Africa, $50 doesn't just give you things. It gives you moments. Moments that feel unexpected. Moments that feel effortless. Moments that stay with you. And that's what surprises people the most. Not just the prices, but the value of the experience. Because suddenly, you're not thinking about cost. You're thinking about where to go next, what to try next, what else is possible. And that shift is powerful because it changes how you experience a place. You're no longer holding back. You're exploring, you're present, you're fully in it. And that's something money doesn't usually buy. So when people ask, what does $50 get you in South Africa? The answer isn't just food. It isn't just transport. It isn't just places. It's something deeper. It's value that feels real. It's experiences that feel accessible. It's moments that feel bigger than what you paid for. And once you see it for yourself, you begin to understand why so many people are surprised. Because sometimes it's not about how much you spend. It's about what you get in return. And in South Africa, $50 can give you more than just value. It can give you perspective. And maybe that's the part no one tells you. So the real question is, what would you do with it?